We are set to get underway. It is Cookeville and York, and a great girls matchup. Starting for the Dragonettes, Emma Pyle, Callie Franklin, Emma Cooper, Rayleigh Warner, and Josie Ashburn. For Cookeville, it's Carolee Gilbert, Allie Gillis, Callie Gilbert, Sadie Garrett, and Lauren Gillis. Tip is controlled by the Dragonettes as they get ready. Take an 8-foot jump shot. It is up and good. That was Warner with the basket for the Dragonettes, and it's a 2-0 York lead. Cookeville with it now. Gilbert looks to hand it off. Ball nearly stolen. Now it is taken away by the Dragonettes. Pass comes in front court. Taking it all the way for a driving layup. Good. That's Franklin for the Dragonettes. 4-0 early here. This is Gilbert with it for Cookeville. Stands between the circles. Picked up there by Franklin. Now right side it comes to Gillis. Now the left wing. Out front it comes to Dirksen. York opening a man-to-man. Garrett backs away. Gilbert, I should say. Back to Dirksen. She'll drive the baseline, loses the ball, and it's picked up by York. Another turnover on the Lady Cavs. Long pass in front court comes to Ashburn. Ashburn waits on her teammates and gets it to Pyle. Pyle picked up out high, will hand it off to Franklin. Franklin with a drive, puts a left-hand layup up, no good. Rebound fought for. York comes away with it. Now a 3 by Franklin, and she misses that one. It rattled out. Cookeville will have it the other way. Here comes Gilbert, pulls up, takes the 6-footer off the mark. Rebound falls off to York and Ashburn. Long pass in front court will come to Franklin. Oh, wow. Find a wide open Ashburn for the drive, and of course, Cookeville is going to have to take a timeout and stop that. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. Want to thank our presenting sponsor, Whitetail Properties, here during the first quarter. We thank them for being a sponsor. And if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, be sure to let us know where you're listening from and who you are. And also, if you're listening via YouTube, be sure to subscribe and hit that like button on Facebook. Just underway, and York has come out hot. They lead it 6-0. Play set to resume. Cookeville will have it as Coach Gillis wanted to stop the bleeding there. Now it will be Gillis to walk it in front court for the Lady Cavs. Looks on the right wing. She'll bounce it back out, get it to Gilbert. Gilbert left side. Bounce pass comes to Dirksen out front. And now Gillis with it. Gillis taking the left shot. Here's a 3 off the mark there by Gillis. Here comes York. Leading 6-0 already. Spin move in the lane. Shot is partially blocked, and she's called for traveling. It'll be turned over to Cookeville. First turnover of the night on the Dragonettes. Gilbert will inbound to Gillis. Back to Gilbert as she crosses the timeline. Look, right side, get it to Garrett. To Gilbert, she'll drive between two defenders, finds Dirksen open for the 3, buried it. First points of the night for Cookeville come on a 3-pointer by Tania Dirksen. That is a Whitetail Properties 3. York with a 6-3 advantage right now. Pyle has it. Will hand it off right side. Get it over to Warner. Warner wants to drive one-on-one. Takes it against Gillis, but she is shut down, and York will take it back and reset their half-court offense. Here's a screen. Now that leaves a man open. They get it in the corner to Pyle. Pyle's 3 rattles out. Rebound off to Gilbert and Cookeville. Gilbert pulls up in the lane, takes an 8-footer. Missed that one. Tough fought. Lady Cavs have struggled in shooting the last couple of games. Coming off that loss to Coffee County. And they're looking to turn things around, but if they're going to turn it around, they're going to do it against one of the best teams in the state in York. I mentioned York coming in with a record of 17-3 and 4-0 in district play. Out front it comes as they get it to Werner. Now down low, spin move, shot up, no good. That was Cooper with the shot. Missed that one. And there's a foul on the.
Number 11, Ashburn.
Ashburn will pick up the foul for York. First team foul. Gilbert will walk it in front court. Bounce pass to Dirksen at the free throw line. Looks at left side to Gillis. Gillis will take it all the way down low. Lost the ball. And a reaching foul is going to be called on Cooper for York. That is her first, team foul number 2. Cookeville will inbound underneath their own basket. Here's a steal, 1-on-2. So wisely, Warner held up, or make that Cooper. Cooper nearly lost it again. Here's a shot from the free throw line off the mark, but a foul is going to be called on Cookeville.
Fouls on Cookeville's number 1, Gilbert.
York will be at the free throw line, shooting the whitetail. Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate free throw. Warner has 1 field goal, and now she has 3 points on the evening. Cookeville going to get a new face in the lineup. Lauren Gillis will check in as Gilbert walks it in front court. 1-on-1, will take it left wing. They get it to Gillis. Out front comes to the other Gillis. Now another steal. Gilbert hit pretty hard, but no call. And York, again, with another turnover created. Pyle gets it out front as they work it for a 6-foot jumper. Off the mark there by Warner, and the rebound falls off to Cookeville. Long pass to Gillis in front court. She stands on the baseline, looks cross court for a 3. Off the mark, it's a air ball. York comes up with the loose ball. Right now, York with a 7-3 advantage. Taking the ball out front is Franklin. Franklin will go 1-on-1 with Gilbert. Looks, finds a man open, wide open underneath. Shot is up and good by Cooper, and she was fouled on the way in. Foul will go on Dirksen. That will be her first, team foul number 2. And Emma Cooper will go to the Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate free throw line, where she looks to make it a 3-point play. 2:06 remaining first quarter, and York on top, 9-3. Free throw is good by Cooper. And it's now a 10-3 advantage. Cookeville's only points coming on a 3-pointer by Dirksen. Couple of untimely turnovers. This time, Gillis will make it up and in. She cuts the lead in half, 10-5 now. Pyle with it in front court. Will swing it to Cooper. Cooper will hand it off as they get it to Franklin. Franklin picked up out high. Will drive to the left side. Doesn't have the shot. Gets it in the lane. Trying to find somebody as Cooper gets it back out front to Franklin. The referees are letting them play here tonight. 1:24 to go, first quarter, and York on top, 10-5. Left side it comes to Pyle, back to a wide open player underneath. That is Callie Franklin, and boy, York is moving that ball perfectly on half-court offense. Cookeville the other way. Gilbert will drive into the lane. She's hammered on the way in. Foul this time is going to be called on York. Franklin will pick that one up. Team foul number 3 on the Dragonettes. Carolee Gilbert was perfect from the line against Coffee County. That's where she got the bulk of her points. As I say that, Gilbert will have a second shot from the Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate free throw line. It is a 12-5 York lead early. Gilbert hits the second, and that makes it a 12-6 advantage for York. This time Cookeville's going to turn up the pressure, try and slow down this Dragonettes team. Pyle with it now. Looks ahead. Will get it out front to Warner. Warner double team. Finds Ashburn. Ashburn out front as they get it to Warner. Warner will hand it off there as they get it to Franklin. Franklin looking one-on-one. Bounce pass inside for the driving layup. Good. Give the assist there. And Warner with the basket. She's got 5, and it's a 14-6 York lead. Cookeville with a 3 the other way. Off the mark. Rebound tipped out of bounds, and it will go to York with 22 seconds to go in the first quarter. Cookeville is looking to get a couple of substitutions in the lineup. Garrett will check in. And York will inbound in backcourt. They get it into Warner. Bounce pass back to Pyle. Pyle drives between 2 defenders and travels it. That was a tough move there by Pyle, trying to get through 2 defenders and took that extra step. So it's going to be turned over to Cookeville with 16 seconds to go in the first quarter. 14-6 York. The Dragonettes have played great defense and transition basketball here tonight. Gillis will look for the other Gillis. In the corner he goes. Dirkson's going to take another 3. This one is off the mark. York with the rebound, and they're going to heave a shot at the buzzer. It's going to be well short. Your score at the end of one quarter is York 14, Cookeville 6. You're watching Cookeville basketball on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
This is Sean Maxwell, land specialist for Whitetail Properties Real Estate. Let me tell you what I love about my job. Every piece of ground I look at, I get to hear cool stories of how they grew up on it, and they tell me the history of their land, and it means so much to them for me to pass that along to a buyer or a potential buyer. And the buyers are the same way. I'm helping them with the process that will allow them to build memories on their land that will last generations. I love helping families achieve dreams with their properties. Find me, Sean Maxwell, at whitetailproperties.com.
Livingston Regional Hospital is Livingston's hometown hospital. Located at 315 Oak Street, Livingston Regional Hospital provides compassionate quality care for all patients from local people you can trust, so you can count on them to treat you like family. Their excellent staff offers years of experience and training to meet the needs of all patients. They understand the importance of providing care in a professional and comforting manner. They're proud to partner with Livingston Academy Athletics through the LRH Sports Medicine team. Livingston Regional Hospital is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
To resume, it's got our second quarter, and our presenting sponsors, Double Precision Landscape and Lawn Maintenance. Gilbert looks out front. They'll get it to Gillis. Gillis drives into the paint right between 3 defenders, puts the left-hander up, and good. Allie Gillis with the basket. It is 14-8 now in favor of the Dragonettes. York will walk it in front court with Warner. Players signaling each other. Here's a screen, trying to get Warner open for the shot. Cannot do so. Cookeville did a good job shifting there defensively to adapt. Here is Franklin. Franklin looking to go one-on-one. Will bounce a pass down low. Spinning shot is good by Cooper, and she was fouled. The foul will go against Sadie Garrett, her first, team foul number 3. And Cooper will go to the Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate free throw line, where she hits. She's got 6. It's a 17-8 York lead. Gilbert looks out front to Gillis. Gillis gets a screen from Dirksen. Tried to get a ball to her, but it's tipped away. It's going to go trickling out of bounds. No, York is able to save it. And it is Pyle with it now, getting across the timeline. Cookeville getting back defensively this time. Pyle looks, will hand it off to Warner. Warner staying between the circles. Picked up out high by Garrett. Dirksen now covering Cooper. Cooper has been a tough one to control here. Out front it comes to Warner. Warner drives into the lane, puts up an 8-footer. This one's missed, and the rebound is off to Gilbert, and she is fouled by Ashburn, who was over her back. That's team foul number 4, first on Ashburn. Cookeville is going to get Lauren Gillis back in the lineup. No pressure from York as the Dragonettes lead here early, 17-8. Here comes Gilbert to walk it in front court for the Lady Cavs. Lady Cavs coming in with an 18-2 record, 2-1 in district play. Gillis will get it in the corner. Garrett looks out, get it to Dirksen. Dirksen look for help, will find Gilbert. Gilbert will drive right between two defenders, put a shot up, no good, but she is fouled. That was a block on Emma Pyle. Her first, team foul number 5. And Carolee Gilbert will go to the Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate free throw line, where she hits the front end. Both of her points, again, coming from the free throw line. Garrett is going to step out. Coach Gillis has done a lot of substituting here early on. 6 minutes to go. York on top 17-10 after Gilbert hits a pair from the free throw line. Cookeville again going to take the pressure. Walking it up front court is Franklin. Franklin will find Pyle. Pyle looks to Warner. Warner on the left wing will take the three, way off the mark, and loose ball picked up by Gillis and Cookeville. Lady Cavs off and running. Gillis will pull up, work it back for a three, off the mark. Although a rebound is back up by Gillis, and she is fouled. Couldn't get the shot to fall. Foul is going to be on Cooper. Cooper's got a couple here early. Team foul number 6. Lauren Gillis there with the American Way. Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate free throw. Rattled out on the second one. York with the rebound. They lead it 17-11. 5:30 to go in the first half. Brown works it back outside. They get it to Cooper. Now, new face in the lineup for York. Caitlin Rich is in there now. Cookeville playing that sticky man-to-man, trying to create some kind of turnover, but York has done very well with their half-court offense. Pyle will hand it back to Warner. Warner picked up by Gillis, will drive, turnaround shot is up and good. Warner has 7 now for the Dragonettes. Here's an off-balance shot, put up and in. Gillis is able to get that fall. She's got 3. And here comes Pyle the other way, lost it out of bounds. A turnover will give Cookeville the ball, trailing 19-13, looking to cut into this lead, but it has been tough going, taking on this York defense. Gilbert will walk it in front court for the Lady Cavs. Picked up across the line. We'll leave it with Gillis. Gillis goes right side to Gilbert. Gilbert's going to pull up, take the jumper. It's up and good from 10. And that is Lauren Gillis, actually, with the basket. And York is going to take a timeout. Let's see if this is going to be, now this will be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. We mentioned that Cookeville came in with a record of 18-2, 3-1 in district. That game against Coffee County was their only loss in district play, and they are actually going to take on Lincoln County next Tuesday as they get back into district play. This game was scheduled originally for Saturday, I believe, and it's been moved up to tonight because of the expected inclement weather. And there may be, I don't think his school has been canceled yet, but there's a pretty good chance it will be for tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see. Cookeville, York working it in front court. Well, Franklin is able to get it to Cooper. Now to Warner. Warner picked up out high. Gets a screen. Now lob underneath. Wide open is Cooper for the shot. Good. Emma Cooper. She's got 8 now, and it's a 21-15. Here's a long three-pointer up and good. Only Gillis there with the 3. And here's a pass underneath. Can't get the shot away. Pyle with it. Now lost it. Now as the ball's going to go out of bounds. Let's see who it was touched last by. And it was touched down by Cookeville. Dirksen is going to check out for the Lady Cavs. Replaced by Kelby Stone. Spin move in the lane. Shot by Warner is up and good. Rayleigh Warner with another basket, and the Dragonettes take a 23-18 lead. Here's Gilbert. Well, head fake. Get it to Gillis. Gillis one-on-one takes it into the lane for a driving shot from 6. No good, but the rebound put back. No good again by Lauren Gillis. York this time comes away with the loose ball. They'll get it to Cooper, now to Warner. Warner takes it in, another spinning shot. This one falls off, and Cookeville there to claim the rebound. Here come the Lady Cavs the other way. Callie Gilbert trying to get into the lane. Ball tipped away and out of bounds. Now she will take a seat, and Cookeville will inbound underneath their own basket. Lob comes in out high. They got it to Gilbert rather. Gilbert's going to try to get a shot away. Cannot do so, but fouled on the way in. Let's see who that foul is on. That's Callie Franklin picking up her second foul, team foul number 7. So that's going to put Gilbert at the line. No, not yet. Not in the bonus. I thought they were with that one. They'll inbound instead underneath their own basket. Gillis looking for help. Works it out to Gilbert. Right side, open for the 3 is Gillis. Lauren Gillis cannot get it to fall, but the reverse layup is put back up and in. Here comes York the other way. Pass will come as they get it back outside to Ashburn. Ashburn looks near side. We'll get it to Franklin. Franklin picked up by Gillis out high. Gets a screen. Instead, we'll go the other way for a driving layup. It's off the mark, but a foul is going to be called on Cookeville's Lauren Gillis. And that's going to put Callie Franklin at the Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate free throw line. It's the first one to fall. Cookeville again doing a lot of substituting here early. And Franklin hits both of them. It is now a 25-20 Dragonette lead with 1:30 to go in the half. Here's a 3 by Gillis. Off the mark, rebound goes out of bounds, touched out by the Lady Cavs. York will have it. Just leading by 5. It has been a battle here tonight from York. Pyle will inbound. Full court press by Cookeville. Warner looking between two defenders. Swings a long pass in front court. Get it to Franklin. Franklin will pull up right side, get it back to Warner between the circles. Looking to get a screen. She is open for the three now. No good. Rebound put back up by Cooper, no good. And Gilbert with the board for Cookeville. She's trying to hustle back down court and fouled along the way by Callie Franklin. Franklin picking up her third.
Fouls on York's number 2, Franklin.
I guess I have the wrong amount there because this is 2 on Franklin. Got the wrong person there somewhere along the line.
At the line for Cookeville, number 1.
Carolee Gilbert at the Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate free throw line where she hits the front end. And she hits a pair. Again, much of her points coming from the free throw line. As a matter of fact, all of her points here tonight have come with the Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate free throw line. Oh, here's a drive. Somebody forgot about Franklin, but she misses the shot. Partially blocked there by the Lady Cavs. Gillis will try to spin. All tipped away, but Gilbert there to pick it back up. She's going to take the shot from the free throw line. Missed that one, and the rebound falls off to the Dragonettes. Warner walks in front court. Standing out front by 30 seconds to go in the half, and she's going to play for a last second shot, leading 25-22. We're down to 15 seconds to go in the first half, and he'll probably set the play in motion with about 10 to go. Warner has Cooper out high with her. Will drive, gets a screen, take it all the way for an 8-footer. Good. Warner with the basket, and it is a 27-22 lead at the half. At the half, your score, York 27, Cookeville 22. You're watching Cookeville basketball on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Mayberry's Furniture has been family-owned and operated since 1946 and is now serving the Upper Cumberland with locations in both Crossville and Cookeville, offering the largest array of solid wood furniture and mattresses in the area. They also provide a best price guarantee and in-house service and delivery. Stop into their 15,000 square foot showroom at 1020 South Willow Avenue in Cookeville to see their selection of Amish solid wood, flex steel, Tempur-Pedic, Sealy Posturepedic, and much more today. Mayberry's Furniture is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the high school football game of the week on the UCR Media Network. Tee-Up is the Upper Cumberland's best indoor golfing experience. With 3 state-of-the-art golf simulators, you can work on some of the world's best courses, all in the comfort of their climate-controlled facility. Want to know where you can improve? See everything from club speed to spin rate in seconds. They also have plenty of other games to enjoy time with friends. Conveniently located at 141 4th Street in Baxter. Stop in. Visit them online at teeupgolfclub.com or call them at 931-559-GOLF to reserve your simulator today. Tee-Up is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
At the Quality Family, we believe care isn't just a service, it's a promise.
Whether you're bouncing back from surgery, navigating a serious illness, or need essential equipment to stay independent,
we provide skilled home health, compassionate hospice, and reliable DME services right where you need them most. At home.
Covering communities in Kentucky and Tennessee, we're in your corner.
The Quality Family. Trusted care, right where life happens.
Sonia Brown is a full-service realtor and is licensed across the state of Tennessee, listing and selling residential, multifamily, land and farms, commercial and industrial properties. Sonia handles the sale from start to closing and beyond. Let her put her 30-plus years of experience to work for you. Sonia Brown, realtor with American Way Real Estate, has been supporting student-athletes in the Upper Cumberland area since 1990. You can reach Sonia Brown at 931-979-7145. Turfmasters Landscape Management has been serving the Upper Cumberland since 1996. They offer a variety of services, including lawn maintenance, landscape design and installation, landscape lighting, irrigation systems, and more. They also provide snow and ice removal during the cold winter months. For more information, contact Matt Wilson at 931-261-1587 today. Turf Masters Landscape Management is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Welcome back to the Happy Hiller halftime show, and it is York leading the Lady Cavaliers of Cookeville 27-22 here at the half. Callie Franklin leading with 6 points for York. Josie Ashburn with 2, 8 from Emma Cooper, and 11 by Rayleigh Warner to lead the Dragonettes. The Lady Cavs have spread the scoring out a little bit more. Carolee Gilbert has 5, every one of them coming from the free throw line. 7 from Allie Gillis, 3 by Tania Dirksen, 5 from Lauren Gillis, and another field goal there. So at half, it adds up to a 27-22 York lead. Taking a look at some of our other scores from around the area at halftime. Upperman leads. They have a 32-25 lead. And at the half, White County leads Livingston 26-20. And of course here, we've got a 27-22 lead by the York Dragonettes. Just moments away as we get ready for second half action. Of course, we've got a boys game to follow, and it will be the Cavs taking on Coach Rodney Pyle and the Dragons. That is York's boys. They come in with a record of 4-11, 2-2 in the district. Coach Green, in his 7th year as coach of the Dragonettes, he's taken them so many state tournaments over the years. So he's got a great program here at York. We're going to take a break here before we get underway in the second half action. You're watching high school basketball on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
The Crouch team with Highlands Elite Real Estate proudly presents this home with a great location just off Highway 111 on the south side of Cookeville. This home has just over 2,000 square feet, a 2-car garage, and beautiful hardwood flooring throughout. For more information, visit chadandamycrouch.com or call 931-979-1191. The Crouch team with Highlands Elite Real Estate is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing is proud to support student athletes and athletic departments throughout the Upper Cumberland. They are also proud to sponsor Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing's Player of the Game on this broadcast. From trophies to t-shirts, they can do it all. Be sure to stop by and see them at 120 Circle Drive in Allgood or give them a call at 931-537-9559. Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing, proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
It's time for the show, and you know it's gonna go high. There's a buzz in the air, and people come from everywhere to hear the auctioneer cry. The sound of the gavel never gets old when you hear an EJ say so. Live or online, we handle auctions of any kind.
Call Laminette's Eagle Auction at 526-5335, where we soar higher.
Are you looking for the best dining experience in the Upper Cumberland? Visit Fire and Vine in Cookeville's historic west side. Fire and Vine offers great service and a unique menu, including mouth-watering deep dish pizza, delectable beef, chicken, fish, and more. Take in stunning views from the rooftop while enjoying your meal. Come and experience the charm and flavor of Fire and Vine, your new favorite spot for a memorable dining experience. Fire and Vine is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Looking for weekend lunch and dinner plans? Since 1971, Nick's Restaurant has been locally owned and operated. From mouth-watering prime rib to delectable ice cream pie, Nick's has it all. Their cozy atmosphere and great service will make you feel right at home. Plus, their banquet space is perfect for any event. Visit them at 895 South Jefferson Avenue or online at nickscookeville.com. Nick's Restaurant is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. The Real Estate Collective is a team of experienced, licensed real estate agents serving the entire Upper Cumberland region. Whether you are looking to buy or sell, the RICO team is ready to serve you. With a focus on people over profits, you can rest assured the Real Estate Collective can help make your real estate dreams a reality. Call 931-559-9500 for more information or see their current listings at letsgorico.com. The Real Estate Collective is proud to support student athletes in our area and this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Second half action about set to get underway. York leading at the half, 27-22. Our third quarter presenting sponsor is 931 Sports Cards and Collectibles. Again, we thank everyone who is sponsored for making our broadcast possible, and be sure to go by and thank them as well for helping carry basketball and football on the UCR Sports Network. And we're about set to get underway again. Want to thank everybody for tuning in. Be sure to let us know where you're watching from, who you are, and be sure to like on Facebook and subscribe on the YouTube channel to the UCR Sports Network. Play sets to resume. It will be York to have it. Warner, who had 11 points in the first half, will inbound right at midcourt. Swings it in to Franklin. Franklin picked up out high by Gilbert. Backs away. She'll take it right side. Looks for help. Will hand it off to Ashburn. Ashburn swings the pass right side as they get it back to Franklin. And they reset that half-court offense. Pyle has it now. Kind of surprised she was held scoreless in the first half. Outside it comes. Warner will take it in the paint for a shot. Off the mark. Rebound is to Cookeville and Gilbert. Gilbert picked up by Franklin. Once across the line. Left side it goes to Garrett. Garrett back out front to Gillis. Bounce pass to a running Gilbert. Puts it up. No good. She bumped along the way, but no foul called. And the rebound falls off to the Dragonettes. Taking it is Warner. Warner will get it out to, actually Cooper gets it to Warner. Warner driving into the paint, works it back outside to Franklin. Franklin with a spin move, puts the left-hander up, no good. Rebound is off to Cooper. She'll put it back up, missed it again. And this time, a third rebound put back, and it is good. Josie Ashburn with the basket, and she was fouled along the way. Foul will go on Carol Lee Gilbert. Ashburn will go to the free throw line, where she hits. And Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate free throw. Gilbert walks it in front court. Swings a pass right side to Gillis. Back it comes to Franklin. Stolen, however, by Franklin, and Gilbert's going to foul her on a reach. Picking up a couple of quick fouls. And really not a bad foul, because it was obvious Franklin was going to drive for an easy layup. Cookeville's going to get a new face in the lineup after Gilbert picked up a couple of fouls early, and that's is going to be Callie Gilbert checking in for her. Warner with it out front, stands between the circles. Picked up out high by Gilbert. I got to differentiate the two. This is Callie Gilbert out there for the Lady Cavs as Carol Lee had to sit down for a little bit. Pyle works it back out front to Franklin. Franklin looks to Warner. Warner will drive into the lane. Left-hand layup. No good. Rebound off to Lady Cavs, and a foul is going to be called on Warner. That's just her first. So that is team foul number 1 here in the second half, or 2 rather. Gilbert walks it right side. Will hand it off to Gillis. Gillis will drive into the lane, looks it back outside for a 3. Off the mark there by Garrett. Here's a steal. Ball is lost out of bounds. Touched out by Cookeville. So York will retain possession, side rear court. Again, the Lady Cavs turning up the pressure. It is a 30-22 Dragonette lead. Here comes Warner. Tried to get behind the back dribble. Now the pass is to her. I've never seen so many reckless abandon there trying to get for a loose ball, but there's going to be a foul called on Cookeville, and that's going to be on Allie Gillis. Carol Lee Gilbert is going to check back into the lineup for Garrett. Also, Lauren Gillis will take a breather here. Warner to inbound, side front court. 5:30 to go here in the third quarter. York on top, 30-22. They've led the whole way. They have the Dragonettes. Warner has it. Picked up by Gilbert, right side. She'll drive into the lane. Tips a pass off, and it was a bad pass. Picked off by Cookeville. Here comes a bounce pass the other way for the driving layup. Good. That was Callie Gilbert there with the basket. York, out front it comes. They get it to Ashburn. Thought about the 3. Instead, we'll get it to Cooper. Cooper, standing on the right wing, looks out front to Warner. Now Cookeville has gone to a zone defense. Pyle will leave it to Cooper, but on the give and go, it comes back to Pyle for the layup. Good. Emma Pyle, her first points of the night. That is a 32-24 York lead. Callie Gilbert works it back out to Gillis. Gillis' left-hand layup off the mark. Hit pretty hard, but no foul called, and the rebound comes off to York and Warner. Cross court it comes to Pyle. Pyle will drive into the lane. Picked up, though, and she kind of backed her way in for a shot. It's off the mark, but she's fouled by Gillis. Her second. Cookeville is going to get Garrett back in the lineup here after Powell goes to the Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate free throw line. It's the front end. Her third point. Gillis is going to take a seat. It's Garrett back in the lineup for the Lady Cavs, and it will be Pyle. The second shot drew a little iron, but it went through, and it is now a 34-24 York lead. Double digits for the first time. Here comes Gilbert with it. Looks left side. Will get it to Callie Gilbert. Long three-pointer. Buried by Carol Lee Gilbert. And Cookeville is going to take a 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it here and remind everyone that Cookeville is cut into that lead a little bit with that Whitetail Properties 3 from Carol Lee Gilbert. Again, Upperman leading at the half, 32-25, and at the half, White County led Livingston 26-20. We'll see how this last 3:57 goes here in the third quarter. it will be Cookeville with the ball as play set to resume. Actually, York with the ball. That was a three-pointer by Gilbert right before the timeout, so it will be York's basketball in backcourt. Again, Cookeville turning up the pressure. Warner one-on-one now. Cookeville backs away. We'll take it across the timeline. Picked up by Gilbert out high. Swings a pass left side as they get it to Pyle. Pyle out front. We'll get it to Cooper on the give and go. Trying to back out of there. Can't get the shot off. We'll get it to Ashburn. Now to Cooper. Here's a three-pointer by Pyle. No good. Rebound picked up on the weak side there by Garrett. Garrett going to take it in the lane. Driving shot. Good! Off-balance shot there by Sadie Garrett, but she's able to get it to fall. And it's now a 34-29 York lead. Warner walks it across the timeline. Swings a pass left side to Franklin. Franklin stands between the circles. Backs away. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. York on top 34-29. Cooper tried to spin her way in for a shot. And we got a turnover after she took a couple of extra steps there. So it'll be turned over to Cookeville with 2:55 remaining in the third quarter. York leading 34-29. Gilbert walks it in front court. Swings a pass to Dirksen. Got away from her, but Gilbert to pick it back up. And now the ball tipped out of her hands and out of bounds by Pyle. So it will stay with Cookeville. Garrett will go to inbound. Here's a driving shot up and good by Dirksen. Dirksen's got 5. And 2:30 to go here in the third quarter. And Cookeville took what was a 10-point lead and cut it down to 3. Here's Ashburn, works it right side. Don't get it to Warner. And we've got a whistle and foul on Warner. Was that? Actually, that was on 25, not 35. Cooper picks up her third. And we're going to take a full timeout here, so we'll take it with them. You're watching high school basketball on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Watson Chevrolet is proud to present the area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Watson Chevy's staff of experts are ready to get you into your next vehicle with unmatched service and knowledge. Stop in at 2350 Cookeville Highway and get your vehicle serviced by their highly trained professionals. Right now, you can save money on oil changes, regular maintenance, and battery installation. And remember, don't buy till you see Jason Fye. Watson Chevy is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the UCR Media Network.
.219 remaining in the third quarter. York on top 34-31. Cookeville will have it after the foul in backcourt on Cooper. Stepping up back to inbound will be Callie Gilbert, or Carolee Gilbert will inbound to Callie. And Callie going to walk it across the timeline with 2:15 to go. Cookeville could possibly tie it with a 3. York's defense has been very stingy. Carolee Gilbert going to take that 3. Rimmed off. Rebound is put back up. And you step on the inline. No, we got a foul on York. Franklin will pick that one up. Franklin playing with 4 fouls now, if I've got that total correct. Gilbert to inbound underneath the Lady Cavs basket. We'll find Carolee Gilbert, who will take it in the lane. Running shot, no good. Rebound comes off to Warner and York. Here come the Dragonettes quickly in front court. Warner one-on-one. She's going to take it for the shot. No good. Fouled along the way, though. Looks like that foul is going to be on Carolee Gilbert. As Warner hits the first Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate free throw And that last foul was on Gillis for Cookeville. Warner drains them both. And now it is a 36-31 York lead. Cookeville. Gilbert tried to back her way in. Loses the ball, but able to pick it back up. She'll take it for a running layup. No good. Cooper there with the rebound for York. Dragonettes quickly the other way. Long pass to Franklin in front court. She puts it up and in. Callie Franklin with the basket. It's 38-31 now in favor of the Dragonettes. Cookeville had closed that lead to 3, but York has since widened that lead. Here comes Gilbert with a driving shot, no good, but fouled on the way in. Foul is going to go on Franklin. And that's going to put Gilbert at the free throw line. At the Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate free throw line. She's got 2 on the evening. Misses the front end. This is Morgan Davis actually at the free throw line. Puts the second one up and in. It is now a 38-32 Dragonette lead. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Pass comes right side. They'll get it to Franklin. Franklin looks to Cooper on the right wing. Back to Franklin. In the corner to Warner. Warner will drive the baseline. Work it back out to Cooper. Now left side Franklin. Back to Warner. Warner with a spin move. Gets it back out to Pyle. She'll take the 3. Rimmed out. No good. Cooper there for the rebound, however. For York. Offensive board there for the Dragonettes. Warner will take it left side. Gets it to Pyle up and underneath. Missed the layup. Gets her own rebound and puts it back up and in. Emma Pyle, all of her points coming here in the second half. She's got 6. Dirksen has it now between the circles. Looks left side. And she's going to go instead to Garrett. Garrett works it back out front as they get it to Callie Gilbert. Behind the back dribble, she'll take it under the lane. 6-footer, no good. Dirksen touched it out, and it's actually going to be touched out by York. So Cookeville will retain possession. Allie Gillis back in the lineup for Cookeville, taking the place of Callie Gilbert. She will inbound, Dirksen rather, will inbound underneath the Lady Cavs basket. Just 6 seconds to go, so Cookeville's going to have to hurry and get a shot off. Here's Harry Gilbert going to take that shot at the buzzer. That is no good. Make that Gillis there on the shot at the buzzer. It's no good. And that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. Your score at the end of 3, York 40, Cookeville 32. You're watching high school basketball on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Visit swallowsinsurance.com or call us today, 931-526-4025. Protecting your future, it's what we do.
This is Sean Maxwell, land specialist for Whitetail Properties Real Estate. Let me tell you what I love about my job. Every piece of ground I look at, I get to hear cool stories of how they grew up on it, and they tell me the history of their land, and it means so much to them for me to pass that along to a buyer or a potential buyer. And the buyers are the same way. I'm helping them with the process that will allow them to build memories on their land that will last generations. I love helping families achieve dreams with their properties. Find me, Sean Maxwell.
Just 1 quarter remaining, and Cookeville down by 8. They have the ball. And our presenting sponsor, it's Whitetail Properties here for the fourth quarter. Gilbert will pull up, take a three-pointer from the wing, buried it. That is Carol Lee Gilbert with a couple of threes here in the second half. And York the other way. They lead now by 5. Warner directing traffic out front. Cooper standing at the free throw line. We'll get it to her. Back to Warner. Warner shut down as she tried to drive by Gillis. Now picked up by Gilbert out front. Pass comes to Franklin. Franklin goes cross court, nearly stolen away. Warner able to retrieve it, gets it back to Franklin. Franklin thought about the three. Gilbert tried to get in there and get a steal. Could not do so, and she picks up the foul. She had a hard time believing it, but there was a lot of contact there. 7:05 to go, third quarter. York leading 40-35. Here's Franklin in the lane, pass tipped away. Get it to Pyle, though. Pyle recovers, and out to Franklin for the three. Rimmed off, no good, and the rebound falls off to Garrett and Cookeville. Dirksen ahead to Gilbert. Gilbert will drive past the defender, put the left-hand layup off the board, and missed that one. It comes back to York. 5-point lead by the Dragonettes with 6:34 to go. Franklin has it now. Lays it down on a dribble, picked up by Dirksen. Now to Cooper. Cooper aimed the head fake like she was going to take the three. That was not an advised shot there. She's picked up by Gilbert. Drives past her, gets it out for Ashburn. Ashburn looks to Warner. Warner picked up out high by Gillis. Ball tipped away, and loose ball is picked up by Ashburn. Ashburn able to get it to Cooper. Ashburn pretty much saving the day for York on that one. 40-35 in favor of the Dragonettes. Dirksen tied one-on-one with Franklin. Ball goes out of bounds, touched out by the Dragonettes. Cookeville will have it with 5:46 to go, trailing by 5. Dirksen will inbound to Gilbert in backcourt. She'll walk it across the timeline with 5:38 to go. Standing on the right wing. May need a couple of more threes from her. Here's the three. This one's off the mark. And the rebound falls off to Warner. That was Gillis, Lauren Gillis, with the three-point attempt. Here comes Warner the other way. Gets a screen from Pyle. Takes it all the way for a 6-footer. No good. Pyle with the rebound, though. She is hammered underneath. And we're going to get a jump ball. Wow. The alternate possession will stay with York. Yeah. Cookeville going to get a new face in the lineup. Here comes Warner on the inbound. Warner left side. Pyle open for the three. Rimmed off. Dirksen trying to back her way in. And the foul is going to be called on York. Or are they going to call this on Cookeville? Yeah. Dirksen is going to be called for the foul. Trying to back her way in. And she is called for the push-off. Her second foul. York will inbound underneath their own basket. Pass comes in high to Cooper. Cooper picked up, and a block is going to be called on Dirksen. Picking up 2 fouls very quickly there.
Fouls on Cookeville's number 5, Dirksen.
5:04 to go, third quarter. York on top by 5. They'll have it side front court. Warner to inbound. Looks to Cooper. Back to Warner. Warner one-on-one with Dirksen. Has to put up and in. Warner with the basket. Dirksen had to be careful there on the defense not to pick another foul up. Here comes Gillis the other way. Puts it up and in. And it is now a 42-37 York lead. Franklin with it now. Goes outside. They'll get it to Ashburn. Ashburn swings a pass, and a foul going to be called. Now, actually, York is going to take a 30-second timeout here. Thought sure there was going to be a foul there, but this is a 30-second timeout. Comes with 4:37 remaining, and Cookeville on top. 42, or actually, excuse me, York on top. 42-37. They have led this entire game. So Cookeville is going to have to do some good shooting down the line here if they're going to come back and take this advantage over York. The Dragonettes, as we mentioned, very good record, very good team, and Cookeville as well. Cookeville 18-2, and York coming in with a record of 17-3. I was talking with Coach Pyle, the coach of the boys team, and I was like, every team in the Upper Cumberland seems to have about 17, 18 wins. Somebody loses, and I'll say, I don't know who it is if anybody does lose. Here's Warner on the drive, gets a screen from Cooper, can't get a shot off. We'll get it to Franklin. Franklin back out front to Warner. Dirkson's going to come out high and pick her up. Warner backing her way in. Takes it left side again, backing her way into Dirkson. And a foul going to be called. Is that Dirkson again? Oh, my, that's tough. She's got 4 now. Coach Gillis is going to probably have her sit for a little bit. Garrett is going to check in after the Sonia Brown with the American Way Real Estate free throw attempt by Warner. It's off the mark. And Franklin going to check back in for York, and Garrett in for Dirkson. Warner with the free throw. She hits the second one. And it's now a 43-37 York lead. Ellis, and they work it around. Gilbert. Gilbert with it now. This is Callie Gilbert. We got to keep everybody straight here. She'll take it all the way for the running layup. Good by Callie Gilbert. 43-39 in favor of the Dragonettes. Pyle gets a screen from Cooper. Doesn't have a shot. Gets it back to Warner, and we've got a player down for Cookeville. That is Gillis. And she's able to recover and get back up. Long pass in front court, tipped away by the hustling Ashburn. Carol Lee Gilbert would have had a wide open shot had it not been for the play by Ashburn. Here's the inbound out high. They'll get it to Gilbert. Callie Gilbert will take it right side. Here's a 3 from the corner. It's an air ball. Picked up, though, by Gillis. Gillis looks out front. We'll find Garrett. Garrett looks to Gilbert. Gilbert outside. Here's a long three-pointer. Buries it. Callie Gilbert there with a 3. And we're going to get a full timeout. We'll take it with them. Your score right now is York 43, Cookeville 42. You're watching high school basketball on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
This is Sean Maxwell, land specialist for Whitetail Properties Real Estate. Let me tell you what I love about my job. Every piece of ground I look at, I get to hear cool stories of how they grew up on it, and they tell me the history of their land, and it means so much to them for me to pass that along to a buyer or a potential buyer. And the buyers are the same way. I'm helping them with the process that will allow them to build memories on their land that will last generations. I love helping families achieve dreams with their properties. Find me, Sean Maxwell, at whitetailproperties.com.
Just 2:55 remaining here in the contest, and York on top 43-42. Dragonettes have led by as much as 10, but it's a 1-point game right now after that three-pointer by Callie Gilbert. So York will have it. Cookeville will turn up that full court press again. Pyle to inbound. Looks for help, gets it into Warner. Warner picked up by Gillis, staying with her the whole way. Warner looks for help out front, finds Cooper. Cooper picked up by Gilbert, stands between the circles, looks, and we've got a foul away from it. A charge is going to be called on Ashburn. And that's going to give Cookeville the ball with 2:43 remaining. And York on top 43-42. Ashburn couldn't believe it, but she is called for the charge. Callie Gilbert walks it in front court, picked up by Ashburn across the line. Will drive to the free throw line, hand it off to Carolee Gilbert, who will put up an 8-footer. No good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Ashburn. It will stay with Cookeville. It looked like it was going to be a York blowout, has tightened things up here considerably with 2:29 to go. Out front it comes to Callie Gilbert. Gilbert will pull up at the three-point line. Now will drive in on Ashburn. Take it for the running layup. No good, but she is fouled on the way by Ashburn. Ashburn, just her first foul of the evening. And that will put Gilbert at the line. Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate free throw line where she hits the front end. Gilbert has had a very good second half. She's kept the Lady Cavs in this one, tied at 43. Missed the second, however. Missed that opportunity to take the lead with 2:05 remaining. We're tied at 43. Here's Warner the other way. Shot is no good. Gillis with the rebound for Cookeville. Lady Cavs with a chance to take their first lead if they can get a basket here. Gillis standing out high. 1:45 to go. Callie Gilbert now. Left side it comes as they get it to Lauren Gillis. Gillis still holding it out near the timeline. We'll lay it down and look for help. They'll get it to Gilbert. Callie Gilbert leaves it wide open for the three, but did not take it. Is Garrett. Now back out front. Cookeville's going to slow things down a little bit here, as we're down to 1:10 to go, and we're tied at 43. York comes out defensively to make Cookeville try to get things underway here. Cookeville obviously going to play for either overtime or the win if they can get a basket here. Carolee Gilbert works it left side. They'll get it to Callie Gilbert. Will drive into the lane. Looks for help. She's double teamed. Shuffles a pass back to Garrett for the shot. No good. But Cookeville controls the board. We're down to 30 seconds to go now. We're tied at 43. Cookeville with the ball. Here's Gillis with it. Gillis picked up out high by Ashburn. Swings a pass near side to Garrett. 14 seconds to go. And we've got a timeout taken by Cookeville with 11 seconds to go. This is going to be a full timeout, so we'll take it with them. You're watching Cookeville basketball on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Livingston Regional Hospital is Livingston's hometown hospital. Located at 315 Oak Street, Livingston Regional Hospital provides compassionate quality care for all patients from local people you can trust, so you can count on them to treat you like family. Their excellent staff offers years of experience and training to meet the needs of all patients. They understand the importance of providing care in a professional and comforting manner. They're proud to partner with Livingston Academy Athletics through the LRH Sports Medicine team. Livingston Regional Hospital is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
"11 seconds remaining. Cookeville and York tied at 43. The Dragonettes did have a 10-point advantage at one point, but Cookeville came back to tie things up with 11 seconds to go. They have the basketball side front court. It will be Gillis to inbound. Bounces a pass in, stolen away by York. Taken to the other way, Ashburn for the layup. No good, but she's fouled, and she will go to the free throw line. She took a hard tumble there. 6 seconds to go, and a foul on Cookeville. It's going to put Ashburn at the free throw line. Foul will go against Gilbert, Callie Gilbert. And that will put Ashburn at the free throw line. DeSonia Brown with American Way Real Estate free throw line. If she hits the front end, it should be the nail in the coffin for Cookeville. Josie Ashburn has 5 on the evening. Make that 6. Cookeville would have to get a long shot with 6.4 seconds to go. York with that 1-point advantage. Ashburn guts up that shot, and it is good. It is a 2-point lead, and now York is going to take a timeout. 6.4 will take the full timeout. You're watching high school basketball on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Mayberry's Furniture has been family-owned and operated since 1946 and is now serving the Upper Cumberland with locations in both Crossville and Cookeville, offering the largest array of solid wood furniture and mattresses in the area. They also provide a best price guarantee and in-house service and delivery. Stop into their 15,000 square foot showroom at 1020 South Willow Avenue in Cookeville to see their selection of Amish solid wood, flex steel, Tempur-Pedic, Sealy Posturepedic, and much more today. Mayberry's Furniture is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the high school football game of the week on the UCR Media Network.
Just 6.4 seconds to go. York with a 45-43 lead over the Cookeville Lady Cavs. Lady Cavs will have the ball. Shall they play for a win and try to go for the tie, or shoot a three-pointer to try and get the win? It will be Gillis to inbound underneath the Cookeville basket. Gets it into Carolee Gilbert, who will hurriedly get to the front court, and fouled along the way by Pyle. That was a good move there by Pyle to foul with just 2.7 seconds remaining. And Cookeville will have to inbound side front court. And Cookeville is going to take a timeout now. We've seen a lot of timeouts here in the last few seconds. This is a 30-second timeout. Trying to add up real quickly some of the scoring for York. Emma Pyle has 6, 8 from Callie Franklin, 7 from Josie Ashburn, 8 by Emma Cooper, and 16 by Rayleigh Warner. She has done a great job here tonight for the Dragonettes. So Cookeville is going to try to get a basket here. Again, options here. They go for 2 to tie, 3 for the win. Don't know exactly who you would want to take the shot, because a lot of these players for Cookeville are good three-point shooters. Dirksen is back in the lineup for this final 2.7 seconds. She will inbound side front court. Bounce pass comes into Gillis. Gillis backs her way in for a shot. No good at the buzzer. So York survives. They win it here tonight, 45-43. Let's take a break. You're watching high school basketball on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Tee-Up is the Upper Cumberland's best indoor golfing experience. With 3 state-of-the-art golf simulators, you can work on some of the world's best courses, all in the comfort of their climate-controlled facility. Want to know where you can improve? See everything from club speed to spin rate in seconds. They also have plenty of other games to enjoy time with friends. Conveniently located at 141 4th Street in Baxter. Stop in. Visit them online at teeupgolfclub.com or call them at 931-559-GOLF to reserve your simulator today. Tee-Up is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
At the Quality Family, we believe care isn't just a service, it's a promise.
Whether you're bouncing back from surgery, navigating a serious illness, or need essential equipment to stay independent,
we provide skilled home health, compassionate hospice, and reliable DME services right where you need them most. At home.
Covering communities in Kentucky and Tennessee, we're in your corner.
The Quality Family. Trusted care, right where life happens.
It's final here tonight. What a great game we had between the York Dragonettes and Cookeville. York holds on for a 45-43 victory here tonight. Taking a look again at our scoring. Emma Pye was 6, 8 from Callie Franklin, 7 by Josie Ashburn, 8 from Emma Cooper, and Raylee Warner with 16. Leading the way for Cookeville is Carolee Gilbert. She had 9, 8 on the night from Callie Gilbert, 9 from Allie Gillis, 5 from Tania Dirksen, 2 by Sadie Garrett, and Lauren Gillies with 5 and 1 from Kelby Stone, adding up to a victory here tonight for the York Dragonettes. Taking a look at some of the other scores from around the Upper Cumberland. White County beats Livingston 48-37. Upperman also a winner here tonight, 62-39. No big surprise there. Gracie Butler finished with 20 points for the Lady Bees. We've got boys basketball action coming up here tonight. The York Dragons will take on Cookeville High's Cavaliers. Let's take a break now. Get ready for boys basketball action. You're watching high school basketball on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network. just moments away from boys basketball action. Earlier tonight, York defeated Cookeville 45-43. Cookeville and York both trying to avoid the sweep, the other one trying to take both games here tonight. I'm Tim Scruggs along with Madison McKay to bring you all the action here from York High School. And a lot of folks listening in, both from the Cookeville area and also a lot of Dragons fans out there tuning in to watch, and we appreciate everybody. Let's take a look here in just a moment at our starting lineups. I do want to add that our Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing Player of the Game would have to be Rayleigh Warner, who finished with 16 points on the evening for the Dragonettes. We've got starting lineup now for Cookeville, and they're going to turn the lights off on me. I can't see nothing. We've got Parsons along with Bo Maxwell, Gallagher, and we'll get that fourth in just a moment. Starting lineup now for York. They've got Brody Choate, a senior, Jerron Lockhart, along with Jude Beatty, the junior, Cohen Gibson, a sophomore, and Zach Johnson, a freshman, will start tonight for the Dragons. The Dragons come in with a record of 4-11 overall, 2-2 in district play, led by Coach Rodney Pyle. For Cookeville, they are led by head coach Matt Hill, come in tonight with a 12-7 record, 1-3 in district play. They won Tuesday night's game against Coffee County 73-40. And we are about set to get underway, standing it at center court. For Cookeville will be will be Dink. And for York, it will be Landon Robbins. Tip is controlled by Cookeville in backcourt. Maxwell with it. Walks in front court, swings a pass to Redding for the three. Off the mark, rebound fought for. And it is York coming away with it, and Bristol. Now they work it around. Look out front. They get it to Gibson. Gibson will hand it off to Bristol. Bristol's driving shot, no good. Rebound tipped around, controlled by York. Here's a shot from 6 off the mark there by Lockhart. And Cookeville gets the rebound this time. 7:24 to go first quarter. We're scoreless. Dink with it. Looks to Redding. Thought about another three. Missed the opportunity there. Here comes Herron. Herron had a great game Tuesday against Coffee County. He's going to take a three. Buried it. You just mentioned the Whitetail Properties three there by Herron. Here comes York. Gibson picked up out high by Dink, and a foul going to be called on Dink. That'll be his first on Cookeville as a team. So York will inbound side front court with Bristol to inbound. Gets it in to Choate. Choate one-on-one with Dink, works it back outside. They'll get it to Robbins. Robbins, now it comes to Gibson. Gibson has the ball tipped away. Nearly lost it, but able to recover again. Nearly lost it. Works a nice pass over for an 8-footer, up and good by Choate. It's a 3-2 Cookeville lead with 6:20 to go first quarter. York going to go man-to-man. Redding with it. We'll leave it off with Dink. Dink will try to back his way in for a shot. Cannot do so. Here's Maxwell for the three. That's missed. Rebound controlled by York. 6 minutes to go first quarter. Just underway from York High School. Again, we appreciate everybody tuning in. Here's a nice look underneath, but Bristol couldn't get the shot to fall. And the rebound is off to Cookeville. Maxwell quickly in front court, swings a pass to Dink. Dink will lay it off the glass, missed that one. And the rebound falls off to York and Bristol. Bristol will get it ahead to Choate. Choate back to Bristol in the inside. They work it around for a three. Buried by Cohen Gibson. And a foul going to be called on Bristol away from the play. The basket is going to count, though, and it is a 5-3 York lead with 5:29 to go here in the first quarter of play. Maxwell will walk it in front court for Cookeville. Swings a pass to Parsons. Parsons going to take a shot from long distance. He's able to hit, and York wants a timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Our presenting sponsor here for the first quarter, we appreciate Whitetail Properties for bringing, and also we appreciate everybody tuning in. Brian Hill watching from Nassau, Bahamas. Hey, we appreciate that. Terry Walling from Cookeville, the Lady Dragons fans, Chris Terry, Donna Richards. Man, there's a lot of folks tuning in, and we appreciate each and every one of you. Again, if you want to let us know, be sure to do so in the Facebook comments. And if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to the UCR Media Network. Play set to resume. York will have it. We're tied at 5 as the Dragons walk it in front court. There's a bump by Dink. Is he going to pick up the foul? Yes. That'll be his second. And quickly off the bench will come Mitchell. Jace Mitchell in the lineup now for Cookeville. York to inbound. He comes into Choate. Choate picked up by Heron. Swing pass. Here's a screen. Redding, though, there to pick up the loose ball. Knocks it out of bounds. Touchdown by York. It'll belong to Cookeville with 5 minutes to go. Also want to thank folks from tuning in on Facebook. Here's Maxwell. Maxwell swings a pass to Mitchell. Mitchell swings it to Maxwell. Back it comes to Mitchell. Maxwell in the corner. Heron for a three. This one tipped out. No good, but Mitchell there to recover the loose ball. And a foul going to be called on York. And apparently I have an error, so I'll have to correct that here in just a moment. And I appreciate the folks on Facebook letting me know that. Here's a pass inside. Redding puts it up and good off the glass. There comes a pass in the corner. Backing away with it is Lockhart. Lockhart works it back out front. They'll get it to Beatty. Jude Beatty now in the lineup. And we've got a whistle and a foul. The drive is going to be called on York. Cohen Gibson. So number 2 is Jude Beatty. Don't know where I got the other name, but we have it corrected now. So from here on, I'll hopefully get it right. Cookeville leading 7-5 with the ball now. Maxwell looks, lobs a pass for Redding. Back to Maxwell for the driving layup. Good. Bo Maxwell with the basket. Spreading the scoring around is Cookeville. And we've got a foul on Mitchell away from here. For Mitchell, his first. Team foul number 3 on Cookeville. Beatty with it now. Beatty drives between 2 defenders. Tried to get it to Tipton. Knocked out of bounds, though. And it will stay with York. 9-5 in favor of Cookeville. 3:29 remaining. Here's the lob into Beatty. Beatty with a hook shot. Can't get it to fall. And Parsons there with the rebound for Cookeville. Heron will take it all the way, leave it for Redding. Redding shut down by Beatty, and he's going to try to get inside. Here's a three by Parsons off the mark, and the rebound falls off to York and Gibson. Gibson picked up by Heron, swings a pass left side to Choate. In the corner it comes. Here's a drive back to Gibson it comes. Gibson trying to back his way in against Heron. He'll pull up, take the jumper, and gets it to fall. Owen Gibson has 5 now for the Dragons as they trail 9-7. Cookeville with it. Bo Maxwell swings a pass to Mitchell in the corner. Redding, he's going to take the 3, but it's no good, and the rebound falls off to York. Gibson there with the rebound. Pass comes in front court to Choate. Now Gibson looking back outside to Choate. Choate 1-on-2 will work it around, and a bump underneath is going to be called on Cookeville. Foul will go against Redding, his first. And there will be Wallace checking in for Cookeville. A couple of players in foul trouble early for the Cavaliers. Here's a long pass, nearly overthrown, but able to recover is Gibson. Gibson 1-on-1 with Heron. Takes it in the lane, spinning shot. Good. Gibson, he's got 7 here. Good looking touch on those shots. Here's Maxwell. Maxwell trying to get a screen. Instead, will go across court to Teeters. Now to Heron for another 3. This one missed, and the rebound comes off to York. Here come the Dragons. Choate in the lane, finds a player underneath for a shot. Tipton missed that one. He's got it now over in the corner for a 3 by Gibson. Off the mark, and the rebound falls off to Heron and Cookeville. Long pass in front court to Teeters. He's going to take the 3. Buried it. Austin Teeters with a Whitetail Properties 3. And it is now a 12-9 Cookeville lead. Choate trying to get a screen there from Beatty. Instead, will take it left side. Looks cross court, they get it. Now to Beatty. Beatty picked up by Wallace. Will go 1-on-1. Lost it off his hand. They say touched out by Wallace. So it will stay with York. Cookeville gets a new player in the lineup. That's Copeland. York to inbound underneath the basket with Choate. Gets it to Beatty. Beatty with the hook shot blocked by Mitchell. Wow. Mitchell got up for that one. Beatty's going to take it himself. 1-on-1 with Wallace. Swings it back outside to Choate. Choate looks over to the York bench. I'm sure the coach, Piles, just said, put it in the hoop. He's standing out on the court here, giving direction. Here comes Choate with it now. Left side it comes to Beatty. Beatty picked up by Wallace out high. We're down to 7 seconds to go, first period. Beatty's going to pull up, take a 12-footer, missed it, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. Your score at the end of 1, Cookeville 12, York 9. You're watching high school basketball on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Sonia Brown is a full-service realtor and is licensed across the state of Tennessee, listing and selling residential, multifamily, land and farms, commercial, and industrial properties. Sonia handles the sale from start to closing and beyond. Let her put her 30-plus years of experience to work for you. Sonia Brown, realtor with American Way Real Estate, has been supporting student-athletes in the Upper Cumberland area since 1990. You can reach Sonia Brown at 931-979-7145. Turfmasters Landscape Management has been serving the Upper Cumberland since 1996. They offer a variety of services, including lawn maintenance, landscape design and installation, landscape lighting, irrigation systems, and more. They also provide snow and ice removal during the cold winter months. For more information, contact Matt Wilson at 931-261-1587 today. Turf Masters Landscape Management is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
1 quarter complete. Cookeville on top 12-9 over York. Our second quarter presenting sponsor. We appreciate Double Precision Landscaping and Lawn Maintenance. Play set to resume. York will have it to inbound. They'll work it around. Pass goes down low, intended for Choate. It's going to go over his head and out of bounds. It will be turned over to the Cavaliers with 7:49 remaining in the second quarter. And still a 12-9 Cookeville lead. Bo Maxwell with it. We'll take it across the line. Leaves it off. Here's Teeters in the lane to Wallace. Wallace bounce pass to Mitchell. Goes back to Teeters. Teeters looks it around. Here's Bo Maxwell with a three. The Whitetail Properties three, and he nails it. And Coach Piles wants a timeout. This is a 30-second timeout. Taking a quick look at our scoring. Cookeville has spread it around. Austin Teeters with 3, 5 from Bo Maxwell, 2 from Walker Redding, 3 from Bryce Heron, and 2 from Brody Parsons. For York, most of the scoring has been done by Cohen Gibson. He has 7 here in the early going and 2 from Brody Choate. We're about set for second quarter action to resume. 15-9 in favor of the Cavaliers. York will have it as we resume play. As it is Beatty stepping over to inbound for the Dragons. It's it into Choate. Choate double team, looking for help. Swings a pass to a open man down court. That's Gibson. Gibson pulls up, gets it to Beatty. Beatty picked up by Copeland across the way. Looks back out front, they get it to Gibson. Gibson backing his way in. Looking for a shot, can't do so. Will instead work it to Lockhart. Here's a spinning shot by Choate. Good. What a shot there by Brody Choate. That makes it a 15-11 Cookeville lead. Maxwell, left side it comes. Here's Teeters for a three. Buried it. A Whitetail Properties three from Austin Teeters. He's got 6 now. Cookeville's lead is widened to 18-11. Dragons playing tough, though. Here's Choate with the 6-footer. Good. Brody Choate with another basket. He's got 6, and the lead is 18-13. 6:20 to go in the half. Heron's going to pull up, work it back outside to Maxwell. Maxwell taking it all the way. Spinning shot, no. He'll work it back out to Copeland. Now to Maxwell, standing between the circles, works it to Heron through his hands and out of bounds. It'll be turned over to the Dragons. Redding checks back in for Wallace with 6:03 remaining in the first half. Cookeville on top, 18-13. York with the bump. Choate slowly walking it in front court, will be picked up by Heron across the line. Thought he was going to leave it with Beatty. Instead, Choate will keep it. Heron staying sticky defense right there. Here's a spinning shot by Choate. Up and cut. What a player. Choate has 8 and is now an 18-15 Cookeville lead. Pass comes cross court to Teeters. He'll put up that left-hand three and buried it. Teeters with a Whitetail Properties three. And that makes it a 21-15 Cookeville lead. Choate across the line, one-on-one with Heron. Takes it to the baseline. Swings it a pass out to Beatty. Oh, wide open underneath. Shot is up and good. Johnson No hole with the basket there. There's a pass down low. Open is Redding for the shot. Good. So these two teams trade baskets there. Breakdown on defense on both ends. Beatty one-on-one with Teeters. Tries to back his way in. Make that Gibson. Gibson swings a pass. Back out front it comes to Gibson for a three off the mark. And the rebound falls off to Maxwell and Cookeville. 23-17 Cavaliers. Redding with it in the corner. Looks out front to Copeland. Copeland to Teeters. Now to Maxwell for a three. Hit the rim. Missed the shot. Rebound on the weak side there by Beatty. Now it's Choate. Back out front to Beatty. Beatty. Now to Gibson. The foul will go against Lockhart for York.
That's on York's number 10, Lockhart.
It'll be Noah Gunter checking back in the lineup for York. Maxwell with it. Swings a pass to Copeland. Parsons getting ready to check back in for the Cavaliers. Heron will drive, take it all the way between two defenders, puts it up and in. Here comes York the other way. Driving reverse layup missed. Redding there with the rebound for Cookeville. Maxwell hurrying in front court. One-on-one, he's going to pull up, take the 12-footer, missed it. Rebound falls off to York. And it will be Gibson with it. Gibson picked up by Heron out high. Will take it all the way to the hoop. Shot is blocked from behind by Heron, but he's going to be called for the foul. Bryce Heron, his first. And that's going to put Cohen Gibson to the Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate free throw line. Gibson already has 7 points on the evening. Misses the front end, though. As Parsons checks back in for Copeland for Cookeville. 3:04 to go, first half. Gibson steps back to the Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate free throw line. Missed the second one as well. Heron pulls up. We'll work it around to Redding. Redding into lane. Tries to take the hook shot. Gets it up and in. Redding with the basket. He's got 4. And it's a 27-17 Cookeville lead. Here's Gibson with it. Takes it now. Will leave it off as they get it to Lockhart. Lockhart between a couple of defenders. Swings a pass in the corner to Beatty. Beatty trying to back his way in on Redding. Will pull up, take the shot. No good. Parsons with the rebound for Cookeville. Leads it ahead to Maxwell. Maxwell to Heron. Heron back in the corner. It goes to Redding for a 3. This one no good. And the rebound is off to York and Lockhart. Lockhart one-on-one with Teeters. Back outside it comes. Long pass out front. Back to Lockhart. He'll drive past Teeters. Turn around, take the shot. No good. Redding with the rebound for Cookeville. Long pass in front court. Let him just a little too much. Try to get it to Maxwell. Redding is going to check Ack out. Wallace back in for him. Couple of substitutions there. Beatty to inbound in backcourt to York. 1:45 to go. Here in the first half, Cookeville on top by 10. York looking to cut into that lead. Choate gets a screen, can't get a shot away though. Works it in the corner. He'll get it to Gunter. Now Choate one-on-one with Parsons. He'll pull up, take the shot, no good. Teeters with the rebound this time for Cookeville. Heron with it. He's going to take the three from out front. Buried it. Bryce Heron with another three. Whitetail Property 3, and it's now a 30-17 Cookeville lead. Beatty one-on-one with Parsons. We'll hand it off to Gunter. Gunter's going to take a three. He nailed it. Oh, Gunter there with a three. And it is now a 30-20 Cookeville lead. We're down to 45 seconds to go here in the first half. Here's Teeter's going to take another three. This one rattles off. It is no good, and the rebound off to the Dragons. Spin move out front. Beatty has it. One-on-one with Parsons. Loses the ball. Picked up by Maxwell in Cookeville. Maxwell trying to take it all the way for a layup. No good, but the rebound tipped back up and in by Parsons. By Heron, I should say. Gunter with it now for York. His pass is picked off by Bryce Heron. He'll take it all the way for a layup. No good, but Maxwell there to put back. And that's the end of the first half. Your score at the end of first half is Cookeville 34, York 20. You're watching high school basketball on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Turf Masters Landscape Management has been serving the Upper Cumberland since 1996. They offer a variety of services, including lawn maintenance, landscape design and installation, landscape lighting, irrigation systems, and more. They also provide snow and ice removal during the cold winter months. For more information, contact Matt Wilson at 931-261-1587 today. Turf Masters Landscape Management is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. The Crouch team with Highlands Elite Real Estate proudly presents this home with a great location just off Highway 111 on the south side of Cookeville. This home has just over 2,000 square feet, a 2-car garage, and beautiful hardwood flooring throughout. For more information, visit chadandamycrouch.com or call 931-979-1191. The Crouch team with Highlands Elite Real Estate is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Halftime, and Cookeville on top of York 34-20. And taking a look at, we also want to apologize those tuning in to the Upperman game on the UCR network, having a little technical difficulties there. Hoping to have that resolved soon. Cohen Gibson for York has 7 points, 8 from Brody Choate, 2 by Noah Hull, and 3 from Noah Gunter. And for Cookeville's Cavaliers, 9 points from Austin Teeters, all on 3-pointers. 7 from Bo Maxwell, 4 from Walker Redding, 12 from Bryce Heron. He's picking up where he left off Tuesday against Coffee County. And Brody Parsons also with a basket for the Cavaliers, adding up to a 34-20 halftime lead. We're going to take a break. Be back with second half action in just a few moments. You're watching high school basketball on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing is proud to support student athletes and athletic departments throughout the Upper Cumberland. They are also proud to sponsor Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing's Player of the Game on this broadcast. From trophies to t-shirts, they can do it all. Be sure to stop by and see them at 120 Circle Drive in Allgood, or give them a call at 931-537-9559. Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing, proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
It's time for the show, and you know it's gonna go high. come from everywhere to hear the auctioneer cry. The sound of the gavel never gets old when you hear an EJ say so. Live or online, we handle auctions of any kind.
Call Aminette's Eagle Auction at 526-5335, where we soar higher.
Are you looking for the best dining experience in the Upper Cumberland? Visit Fire and Vine in Cookeville's historic West Side. Fire and Vine offers great service and a unique menu, including mouth-watering deep dish pizza, delectable beef, chicken, fish, and more. Take in stunning views from the rooftop while enjoying your meal. Come and experience the charm and flavor of Fire and Vine, your new favorite spot for a memorable dining experience. Fire and Vine is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Looking for weekend lunch and dinner plans? Since 1971, Nick's Restaurant has been locally owned and operated. From mouth-watering prime rib to delectable ice cream pie, Nick's has it all. Their cozy atmosphere and great service will make you feel right at home. Plus, their banquet space is perfect for any event. Visit them at 895 South Jefferson Avenue or online at nickscookeville.com. Nick's Restaurant is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. The Real Estate Collective Land and Farm Team represents a dedicated group of individuals possessing a wealth of expertise in land and farm sales. They possess a range of resources at their disposal, all aimed at showcasing the innate qualities of each property. Call 931-559-9500 for more information or see their current listings at letsgorico.com. The Real Estate Collective Land and Farm Team is proud to support student athletes in our area and this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Watson Chevrolet is proud to present the area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Watson Chevy's staff of experts are ready to get you into your next vehicle with unmatched service and knowledge. Stop in at 2350 Cookeville Highway and get your vehicle serviced by their highly trained professionals. Right now, you can save money on oil changes, regular maintenance, and battery installation. And remember, don't buy till you see Jason Fye. Watson Chevy is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the UCR Media Network.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Visit swallowsinsurance.com or call us today, 931-526-4025. Protecting your future, it's what we do.
This is Sean Maxwell, land specialist for Whitetail Properties Real Estate. Let me tell you what I love about my job. Every piece of ground I look at, I get to hear cool stories of how they grew up on it, and they tell me the history of their land, and it means so much to them for me to pass that along to a buyer or a potential buyer. And the buyers are the same way. I'm helping them with the process that will allow them to build memories on their land that will last generations. I love helping families achieve dreams with their properties. Find me, Sean Maxwell, at whitetailproperties.com.
Livingston Regional Hospital is Livingston's hometown hospital. Located at 315 Oak Street, Livingston Regional Hospital provides compassionate quality care for all patients from local people you can trust, so you can count on them to treat you like family. Their excellent staff offers years of experience and training to meet the needs of all patients. They understand the importance of providing care in a professional and comforting manner. They're proud to partner with Livingston Academy Athletics through the LRH Sports Medicine Team. Livingston Regional Hospital is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Mayberry's Furniture has been family-owned and operated since 1946 and is now serving the Upper Cumberland with locations in both Crossville and Cookeville, offering the largest array of solid wood furniture and mattresses in the area. They also provide a best price guarantee and in-house service and delivery. Stop into their 15,000 square foot showroom at 1020 South Willow Avenue in Cookeville to see their selection of Amish solid wood, flex steel, Tempur-Pedic, Sealy Posturepedic, and much more today. Mayberry's Furniture is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the high school football game of the week on the UCR Media Network. Tee Up is the Upper Cumberland's best indoor golfing experience. With 3 state-of-the-art golf simulators, you can work on some of the world's best courses, all in the comfort of their climate-controlled facility. Want to know where you can improve? See everything from club speed to spin rate in seconds. They also have plenty of other games to enjoy time with friends. Conveniently located at 141 4th Street in Baxter. Stop in. Visit them online at teeupgolfclub.com or call them at 931-559-GOLF to reserve your simulator today. Tee Up is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
At the Quality Family, we believe care isn't just a service, it's a promise.
Whether you're bouncing back from surgery, navigating a serious illness, or need essential equipment to stay independent,
we provide skilled home health, compassionate hospice, and reliable DME services right where you need them most. At home.
Covering communities in Kentucky and Tennessee, we're in your corner.
The Quality Family. Trusted care, right where life happens.
We're about set to get underway here in the second half action between Cookeville and York. I want to thank our third quarter presenting sponsor, 931 Sports Cards and Collectibles. Maxwell will have it in front court to Parsons. Parson shuffles a pass down low for a turnaround shot. Good. That was Dink, who had to sit out a lot of the first half with a couple of fouls, but he makes his presence known early here in the second half. Here's a pass to Beatty. Beatty backs away with it. Now gets it to Gibson. Gibson one-on-one with Redding. Out front it comes to Choate. Choate will hand it to Beatty. Beatty backing his way in against Parsons. Can't get a shot away. Works to Gibson instead. Gibson with Heron all over him. Works it to Choate. Choate one-on-one with Redding. Out front it comes to Beatty. Beatty trying to back his way in. Pass is going to be saved from going over and back, but right into the hands of Bo Maxwell in Cookeville. And it's coming in front court, and they get it to Dink. Inside, it is Redding for the running layup. Good. Walker Redding with a basket, and he is fouled. So Redding at the Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate free throw line. Foul on Jocelyn. So that will put Walker Redding at the Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate free throw line, where he completes the three. And it is now a 39-20 Cookeville advantage. We understand the Upperman High School game is back on track on the UCR network after some technical issues. York now trying to set up their half-court offense. Trailing by 19 now. What was a close game in the first half has turned into a big, sizable Cookeville lead. Here's Choate from out front. Three-pointer missed. Parsons with the rebound for the Cavaliers. Long pass to Dink in front court. He'll drive between two defenders, put a shot up. No good, but he is fouled on the way in. Choate will pick up the foul for York. Dink at the Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate free throw line. It's the front end. York is scoreless here in the second half, but it's early on. Dink will hit both free throws. Here's a steal. No, he's Choate able to save it for York. Long pass in front court. Comes to Gibson. Inside Beatty. Beatty trying to walk his way. His shot is blocked by Redding. Then Redding touches it out of bounds, so it will stay with York. 6:06 to go in the third. And Cookeville on top 41-20. Here's the inbound to Beatty. Beatty picked up by Redding. We'll swing a pass to Choate. Choate drives past a couple of defenders. His shot is off the mark, but he is fouled by Parsons on the way in.
That's what Cookeville's number 24, Parsons.
That will put Choate at the Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate free throw line. Misses the front end. Choate has 8 on the evening, as it is a 41-20 Cookeville lead. Choate misses both of them. Parsons with the rebound. Cookeville with Maxwell in front court. Dink in the corner, Redding. Redding back out front to Heron. Back to Redding. Thought about the three. Now will drive the baseline. Put it on the reverse layup. Good by Redding. 5:39 to go, third quarter. Cookeville on top, 43-20. Beatty in the corner. It goes. Gibson for a three. Rattled out. No good. And Parsons there for the rebound for Cookeville. Long pass in front court to Dink. Dink pulls up, takes the 6-footer. Good. All of Dink's points have come in the second half. He's got 6 now. Again, he had to sit out a lot of the first half with some foul trouble. Here's a shot from in front by Choate. Off the mark, Redding with the rebound for Cookeville. Long pass to Dink in front court. Ball tipped away. He's able to recover. Puts up a 6-footer. No good. Rebound fought for. Gibson comes away with it for York. 45-20 Cavaliers. Here's a turnaround shot. It's an air ball. Goes out of bounds by Gibson. So Cookeville will have it in back court. Coach Piles wants a timeout. This is a full timeout, so we'll take it with him. You're watching high school basketball on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
This is Sean Maxwell, land specialist for Whitetail Properties Real Estate. Let me tell you what I love about my job. Every piece of ground I look at, I get to hear cool stories of how they grew up on it, and they tell me the history of their land, and it means so much to them for me to pass that along to a buyer or a potential buyer. And the buyers are the same way. I'm helping them with the process that will allow them to build memories on their land that will last generations. I love helping families achieve dreams with their properties. Find me, Sean Maxwell, at whitetailproperties.com.
.445 remaining in this third quarter. Cookeville has turned up the pressure here in the third quarter. They now lead it 45-20 and will have the ball as play resumes. Delaware has defeated MTSU by a score of 61-48. On the women's side, Coach Rick Ensel was going for his 500th win. He'll have to wait another day. I'm sure eventually he'll get it, though. He does a great job with that MTSU team, and also with Shelbyville. He had over 500 wins with them. Here's a nice pass underneath for Dink. His shot is blocked, but there's going to be a foul. This will go on Beatty.
That's number 2, Beatty.
And that will put Jalen Dink at the free throw line at the Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate. Misses the front end. He's got 6 on the evening, and it's a 45-20 Cookeville lead. Second free throw is good by Dink. And now Choate hurriedly gets the ball in front court to Gibson. He'll pull up, take the three and nail it. That was actually Lockhart with the three-pointer. The Whitetail Property three, and here comes Cookeville the other way. Parsons is going to take a three. This is an air ball. And York had it, but stolen away by Redding. Leaves it off with Dink for a shot from in front. Good. There's Choate quickly in front court. He'll leave a pass underneath. Intended for Robbins. Going to go out of bounds. Teeter's back in the lineup for Cookeville as Wallace also in there. Teeters will inbound to Heron in backcourt. 3:44 to go, third quarter. Cookeville on top, 48-23. Heron swings to Parsons. Parsons looks to Heron. He's going to take the three from the left wing. Buried it. That is Bryce Heron with another Whitetail Property three. York in front court, choke, picked up out high by Dink. Will drive the left wing. He needs some help over here. He's got most of the players sitting on the sideline, and now Coach Piles is going to take a timeout. This is a full timeout, so we'll take a break. You're watching high school basketball on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Livingston Regional Hospital is Livingston's hometown hospital. Located at 315 Oak Street, Livingston Regional Hospital provides compassionate quality care for all patients from local people you can trust, so you can count on them to treat you like family. Their excellent staff offers years of experience and training to meet the needs of all patients. They understand the importance of providing care in a professional and comforting manner. They're proud to partner with Livingston Academy Athletics through the LRH Sports Medicine team. Livingston Regional Hospital is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
.309 remaining third quarter. Cookeville on top 51-23. I'm Tim Scruggs along with Madison McKay, bringing you the play-by-play action on the UCR Media Network. We appreciate everyone tuning in via Facebook or YouTube. York will have it as play resumes. It's inbounded to Choate. Choate one-on-one with Dink, goes in the corner with it. Gunter hands it off to Beatty. Beatty pulls up, takes a shot back out to Choate. Choate now to Beatty for three. Buried it. Beatty with a Whitetail Property three. And that makes it a 51-26 lead for the Cavaliers. Dink. Pass goes inside to Wallace. Wallace trying to back his way in. Turnaround shot. No good, but he's fouled. Beatty's going to pick up the foul for York. And that's going to put Wallace at the free throw line. Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate free throw. He hits the front end. Now it's a 52-26 Cookeville lead. Dink going to take a breather here. Copeland back in the lineup for Cookeville. Wallace hits both free throws, and it is now a 53-26 Cookeville lead. York quickly in front court. Gibson one-on-one with Heron. Takes it in, backs his way in for a spinning shot. Good. Gibson with a nice touch there. Here comes Heron the other way. Leaves it off to Mitchell. Mitchell back to Wallace for three. Rattled off, no good. Rebound touched out of bounds. It will belong with the Cavaliers. Looks like Tipton got a hand on it for York. So Cookeville will retain possession. Teeters to inbound underneath the Cookeville basket. Teeters out high to Heron. Here's a 2-3 zone by York. Here's Teeters. He's going to take another three and nails it. A Whitetail Property three from Teeters. He's got 4 of them in this game alone. He's feeling it apparently. As out front to Beatty. And we got a whistle away from the ball. Foul on Cookeville. It'll be on Mitchell. That's his second foul. Heron going to take a breather right now for Cookeville. Here's the inbound. And it's tipped away by Mitchell. So York will have to inbound once more. Choate lobs it in for Gibson. Gibson takes it into the lane, pulls up, takes the 6-foot jumper. Good. Gibson. Cookeville, Maxwell the other way. Gets a screen from Wallace. He's going to pull up, take the three-pointer, buried it. Bo Maxwell with a Whitetail Property three. And now it is a 59-30 Cookeville lead. Beatty tries to pass off. Now we'll get it to Gunter for three. Missed that one. Knocked out of bounds by Cookeville. It will stay with the Dragons. Dink back in for Teeters. 1 minute and 3 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Cookeville comfortably on top. Gibson picked up out high by Maxwell. Nearly lost it, able to recover. Now Looks will hand it off to Beatty. Beatty is going to be traveled. I thought he was fouled momentarily, but he actually traveled with it. So the turnover will give Cookeville the ball with 48 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Cookeville leading 59-30. Maxwell to walk it in front court, gets a screen from Dink. Will pull up as Choate made the good recovery. Now to Copeland. Here comes Wallace with it, standing just outside the three-point circle. We'll work it to Maxwell, back out to Dink. Dink with a spinning move. Shot is no good, gets his own rebound, and then lost it. He's able to get it, recover though, and get it back to Copeland. Copeland nearly lost it. We'll get it to Wallace. Wallace going to take that three from out front. No good. Gibson, Mitchell there with the rebound though for Cookeville. And there's Dink. Another follow-up layup, just falls off. We're down to 5 seconds to go. York has it. They stepped on the end line, so it's going to be turned over to Cookeville with 3 seconds to go in the third quarter. Cookeville leading 59-30. Maxwell's going to take a shot at the buzzer, run it off. No good. Your score at the end of three, Cookeville 59, York 30. You're watching high school basketball on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Mayberry's Furniture has been family-owned and operated since 1946 and is now serving the Upper Cumberland with locations in both Crossville and Cookeville, offering the largest array of solid wood furniture and mattresses in the area. They also provide a best price guarantee and in-house service and delivery. Stop into their 15,000 square foot showroom at 1020 South Willow Avenue in Cookeville to see their selection of Amish solid wood, flex steel, Tempur-Pedic, Sealy Posturepedic, and much more today. Mayberry's Furniture is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the high school football game of the week on the UCR Media Network.
Three quarters complete, and our fourth quarter presenting sponsor is Whitetail Properties. We appreciate them helping bring basketball on the UCR Media Network. As play resumes, York will have it, trailing 59-30. There's the inbound to Choate in backcourt. Picked up by Copeland. Tried to back his way in, and a foul going to be called on Cookeville, and that's Copeland picking up the foul. I believe that's his first, yes. Comes with 7:52 remaining. Cookeville on top 59-30. York will inbound with Beatty side front court. Comes into Choate. Choate picked up by Copeland. We'll get it to Gibson. Gibson dribbles out of there with it and leaves it with Beatty. They nearly stolen there by Cookeville, but Gibson able to recover. He'll take it all the way for a driving shot off the glass, no good. And the rebound falls off to Cookeville. And McCarter, who's in the lineup now for the Cavaliers. Pass goes in the lane, shot up from in front, no good. Rebound is to Beatty. Now foul on Cookeville. Mitchell going to pick that up. I believe he said 33.
That's on Cookeville's number 34, McCarter.
No, McCarter will pick up the foul. 34 instead of 33. 7:19 remaining. Cookeville on top, 59-30. There's Gibson. Gibson one-on-one with Dink. Gabor in the lineup now, I should say. Ball is knocked out of bounds, touched out by York. Gibson can't believe it, but he has lost the ball, and it will belong to the Cavaliers with 7 minutes to go. A lot of new faces in the lineup for Cookeville. Cabor will hand off as they get it to. Ooh, nearly stolen. Now it is stolen. York come away with it with Gunter. Gibson inside, turnaround shot, good. There by Tipton. Austin Tipton with his first points of the night. Here come the Cavaliers. Copeland setting up the half-court offense. Looks right side, will get it to McCarter. McCarter will put up the shot, good. Landon McCarter with his first points of the night. And it's a 61-32 Cookeville lead. And we've got a reach-in foul on Cookeville. And we'll go against Harrison. Jack Harrison picks up his first foul. Choate with it now, one-on-one with Copeland. Swings a pass in the corner to Gunter. Gunter with a, tried to get an off-balance shot, but he's fouled on the way in. 34, and that's McCarter. He's picked up his second pretty quickly. So York will have it underneath their own basket. There's Beatty. Beatty looks right side to Gunter. Gunter will drive the baseline. His shot is blocked, but there for the putback is Tipton for York. Here come the Cavaliers. Carter stands right outside the arch. We'll take it in for a driving layup. No good. There for the putback. Cabor. No good. Rebound tipped around. This time it's controlled by York. Long pass comes to Gibson in front court. Back out to Choate. Choate picked up by Cabor. Swings a pass to Beatty. Beatty wants the drive. Nearly lost it there, but able to finally get it to Gunter. Gunter in the lane, looks for help, finds Gibson out front. Gibson, ball stolen away. Nice steal there by Cookeville. And Robbins, now we got a whistle away from it. And it looks like the ball just went out of bounds, touched out by York. Harrison there. He gets the inbound, but it's tipped away. Here comes York. Gunter will pull up outside the three-point circle. Works it inside. They get it for a turnaround shot. Good by Landon Robbins. Robbins' first points of the night. Here come the Cavaliers, leading 61-36. We're down to 4:50 to go. Pass will come to Cabor at the free throw line. Looks, finds Copeland. He's open for the three. Rims out on him. Rebound is recovered by York and Choate. Choate one-on-one with McCarter. McCarter's going to be picking up the foul, though, for Cookeville. He's already got three in limited playing time. So that will put Choate at the Sonia Brown with the American Way Real Estate free throw, which he hits the front end of. Teeter's going to check back in for Copeland for the Cavaliers. Choate, left-hander, puts it up there. This one falls off. No good, and the rebound is controlled by the Cavaliers. Harrison coming away with it. He's got it now. He's going to take the three. Off the mark, rebound fought for. Gunter comes away with it for York. Gunter's going to try to get his pass off to Beatty, but it's tipped out of bounds. Touchdown by Cookeville, so it will remain with the Dragons. Earlier tonight, you missed a thrilling ending if you didn't see the girls' game. It was a tough one there that Cookeville lost by 2 on the last second shot. I believe it was 45-43, the final. So York will inbound. They get it into Beatty. Beatty is going to try to put a shot up underneath. unable to do so. Rebound falls off to Cookeville. Teeters takes it in, cannot find a shot, gets it out front. And a driving shot from out front by Gallagher. No good. Cabor with it now. Tried to get the shot to fall, could not do so. And a foul going to be called on York. Lockhart. Cookeville will inbound underneath their own basket with Gallagher. Lobs it over for Harrison. Harrison drives into the paint, puts up an 8-footer. No good. Rebound by Cabor, puts back up. No good, but he's fouled by Beatty on the way. That's going to put. They're going to call that on choke. Okay. That's going to put Cabor at the line to shoot two. Missed the front end. Stephen Cabor from the Sonia Brown American Way Real Estate free throw line. New face in the lineup, Jonathan Smith for York. Both free throws are missed, but Harrison there for the putback for Cookeville. Said Harrison, it's actually McCarter. McCarter couldn't get the shot to fall. York didn't do a very good job of boxing out there on the free throw. Here comes Cooper in the lineup now for York. He's taking it all the way, trying to feed one of his teammates. Goes through his hands and out of bounds. Here is a dunk there by Harrison. And they were down to 3 minutes to go. Cookeville on top 63-37. Ball is kicked around. It's going to go out of bounds. Touchdown by Cookeville. So the Dragons will have it with 2:54 remaining, trailing 63-37. Lob comes in out to Gunter. Ball tipped away there, but Gunter's able to recover. Takes it all the way down to the shot, but could not get it off as he is fouled by, looks like it's going to be on Cabor. Gallagher will pick up the foul for Cookeville. And that's going to put Gunter at the Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate free throw line. He's got 3 on the evening. A 3-pointer early as he hits the front end, and now it's 63-38 in favor of the Cavaliers. And Gunter hits them both. Teeters walks the ball in front court for Cookeville, looks over to the sideline. He's just going to pull up and take the three. This one is the first miss by Austin Teeters. He's hit 4 tonight. And York brings it the other way. A lot of new faces in the lineup. Cooper, his ball is tipped away by Teeters. And then knocked out of bounds by York. Cooper got a hand on it, so it'll stay with the Cavaliers. Teeters going to check out. Copeland back in for the Cavaliers along with Gallagher to bring it in. Copeland stands between the circles looking for a teammate, Cabor. He'll hand it off to him. Now hand it off. Working the ball around nicely. Carter tried to get it to Cabor. Through his hands and out of bounds. So York will have it on the turnover. 2 minutes to go. Dragons with it now. It is Cooper. Cooper looks right side. Driving shot. Driving the baseline. There's a pass through the hands of his teammate. And that's going to go over to Cookeville. Cavs with Copeland walking it in front court. 1:35 remaining. Lob goes in for McCarter. Driving shot is up and good. Landon McCarter's got 4. And it's a 65-39 Cookeville lead. York with a bounce pass inside, trying to get it to his teammate underneath. Cannot do so. Cookeville there to claim the loose ball. Cabor looks, he'll get it to Harrison for a driving shot. No good. Tipped out of bounds and touched out by York, touched out by Cookeville. Must be a foul because we're going the other distance of the court here. 1:04 remaining. Cabor will pick up the foul. That's his first, and that's going to put Cooper at the line to shoot 1 and 1. And he hits the front end of the Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate free throw. Missed the second one, but rebound fought for. Cookeville's able to come up with it in the corner. Under a minute to go as Copeland walks it in front court for Cookeville. Pass will go right side now to McCarter to Copeland. Copeland looks out front to Cabor. Cabor will hand it off. This is McCarter with a shot from the free throw line, up and good. That Harrison, I should have said. Looks like we got an official timeout here. 35 seconds to go. A couple of new faces in the lineup. Referee is going to allow the substitutes to come in. Cookeville leading 67-40. Pass comes near side, Cooper. Cooper gets a screen, doesn't have the shot. Instead, works it down low to Smith. Smith bounce pass to Cooper. Cooper tried to save it, but I believe he stepped on the end line there. So it's going to be turned over to Cookeville with 15 seconds to go. Cavaliers leading 67-40. Let's see if Cookeville will just hold it out for the final 10 seconds. Copeland with it. And we're going to allow the time to expire right there. Your final here tonight from York. Cookeville 67, York 40. You're watching high school basketball on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Let the bidding begin. It's time for the show, and you know it's gonna go high. There's a buzz in the air, and people come from everywhere to hear the auctioneer cry. The sound of the gavel never gets old when you hear an EJ say so. Live or online, we handle auctions of any kind.
Call Amanette's Eagle Auction at 526-5335, where we soar higher.
Are you looking for the best dining experience in the Upper Cumberland? Visit Fire and Vine in Cookeville's historic West Side. Fire and Vine offers great service and a unique menu, including mouth-watering deep dish pizza, delectable beef, chicken, fish, and more. Take in stunning views from the rooftop while enjoying your meal. Come and experience the charm and flavor of Fire and Vine, your new favorite spot for a memorable dining experience. Fire and Vine is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
It's a final here tonight. Cookeville splits the doubleheader. The girls taking a 45-43 defeat to York. Cookeville comes back to win the nightcap 67-40. Taking a look at our scoring for this evening. Beatty for York finished with 3 points, 11 from Gibson, 3 from Lockhart, 1 from Jason Cooper, 4 by Tipton, 9 from Brody Choate, 2 by Noah Hull, 2 from Robbins, and Gunter with 5. For Cookeville's Cavaliers, Austin Teeters finished with 12, 9 points from Dink, 10 from Maxwell, 9 from Redding, 15 from Bryce Heron, 4 from Landon McCarter. Reese Wallace finished with 2, and 4 from Jack Harrison, adding up to a 67-40 lead or win over the York Dragons. We're going to name our Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing Player of the Game, and we got to go with Austin Teeters, hitting 4 3-pointers in the win tonight. So, again, it is a split. The York girls win the first game 45-43 over Cookeville. The Cavaliers come back to win the nightcap 67-40. And that's going to do it for our broadcast here from York. We thank everybody for tuning in. We thank our sponsors who make it possible. This is Tim Scruggs along with Madison McKay to wish you all a very pleasant good evening.